The Monster Hunter Wilds open beta took place from the 1st of November for a few days, running across all 3 platforms for Xbox, Steam PC, and PS5. It included the first story mission up against a Chatacabra, then a quest to take down an Alpha Doshaguma, before opening up the Windward Plains, giving you free reign to take on more quests as you wish, further adding the Balahara and Ray Dow to the roster. We also had full unrestricted access to all 14 of the weapons in the game. Whilst there may still be some further balancing to do, we can comfortably assume that these are the final iterations of these weapons. Of course, what that means is we need to break down these weapons with full weapon overviews. I'll be providing a full guide and tutorial on how to use these weapons properly and go over all of the new moves and combos that they have. This video is designed both for those of you who have never played Hammer ever before in any of the other Monster Hunter titles, and equally those of you who are heavily committed to the Bonk, a disciple of the Dong Dojo, the captains of Concussion, the Kaiokens, Club Crunch, Brotherhood of Bonk. I'll stop now. What I'm trying to say is those of you who are familiar with the weapon but want to understand the new moves and the new combos that are available in Wilds. I've done a full tier list arbitrarily ranking all of the weapons available in the open beta, ranking them based on my preferences for them, but also going over all of the new combos and moves they have, which might be something you want to check out after this one. And very quickly, we're currently sitting at around 80% unsubscribed viewers on the channel, with the majority of you returning from shorts or otherwise. If you enjoy the videos, do subscribe, and with that said, let's jump in. A quick introduction for those of you unfamiliar: the hammer is a relatively quick-hitting, low-commitment, high-damage weapon, dealing blunt damage and an enormous amount of KO, getting you knockout after knockout against monsters. It does also feature a very short range, typically low mobility whilst actually attacking. What I mean by that is a distinct lack of gap closing or fade slash attack, stuff like that, and very limited or even zero defensive capabilities depending on which titles you've played. Let's jump right on into the moveset and take a look at what we're working with. The hammer's core combo from a stationary position is the 3-input overhead smash combo. By pressing triangle or Y 3 times, you'll do overhead smash 1 into overhead smash 2 into the upswing attack. Low commitment, quick firing, and big bang for your bonk. With the directional input instead, you'll start off with a side smash, giving you an overall quicker execution of an already quick combo. Very straightforward and simple, one of your core combos in your toolkit. What's new about this combo in Wilds, however, is that you can sidestep in between the different combo inputs, allowing you to repivot for significantly better mobility and continuity of your combos, bringing more of them to completion. This alone is a massive change for the hammer. It may not be very flashy, it may not seem like a big deal, but when you actually utilize the weapon, it feels so smooth, so fluid. The upswing attack, as well as being a very powerful combo finisher, also serves as an offset attack here in Wilds, and you can even hold down the button, delaying the actual execution of the attack, further improving the continuity of the combo, offset attack or not. Another huge deal, and where I initially thought that this offset attack is probably going to be the hardest to pull off, as it's at the end of a combo chain, I've found that it's actually quite good. I started to find that I was pulling it off with a lot more ease than I was the other ones. Please don't make your own jokes about how easy it may or may not be to pull it off. The Big Bang combo chain is back, executed by repeatedly pressing circle or B, planting your hunter's feet in place, and firing out a consecutive combo that requires you to land the previous hit, climaxing with a Big Bang finisher. Again, you're making your own jokes now. A very powerful stationary static combo that you can do when the monster is toppled. The Big Bang finisher used to be the weapon's single most powerful attack. This is no longer the case. Another huge change, and a pretty controversial one for hammer users. More on that in just a second. You can hold down R2 to charge up your hammer as you could in the previous titles, but now there is only one iteration of the charged hammer. You don't also press circle or B to further power charge it on top of it, meaning you also have one set of charged skills instead of 2. A positive streamlining of the weapon in my opinion. You can charge it up to 3 different levels, each of which unleashes a different attack. Level 1 does the charged side blow, which can be comboed into a side smash, or the charged follow-up, which is a powerful backswing, comboing directly into the overhead smash core combo. Level 2 does the charged upswing, a slightly gap closing uppercut attack, which again can be followed up with the charged follow-up. Level 3 executes the charged Big Bang, a powerful, relatively quick attack, after which you can directly chain into the spinning bludgeon attack, which itself has 3 different charge levels, going into the spinning side smash, the spinning follow-up backswing, or the spinning strong upswing, which again is an offset attack and can be held down for better timing. Are you starting to see how dynamic this weapon is and how everything flows together really nicely? It's super cool and feels very satisfying. Whilst charging, you're able to press circle or B to do a charged step, very reminiscent of the Wirebug dash from Rise, allowing you to evade or gap close, whilst also maintaining and increasing your charge level. Now here's where it gets really cool. You remember I said the Big Bang finisher was no longer the most powerful attack, and we'll talk about that more in a second. The hammer's new most powerful attack is the Mighty Charge, which has two different levels, the first of which fires out a quick uppercut, but the second one unleashes the devastating Mighty Charge Slam. You execute this attack by pressing triangle and circle or Y and B whilst at level 3 charge, but you can also get into it after the upswing combo finisher, your regular core combo attack. And the Mighty Charge Slam can be followed up with a spinning bludgeon, which at level 3 can go into the spinning upswing finisher. And all of a sudden you have this very intricate web allowing for very powerful combo loops that are equally as versatile as they are punishing. And that's it. That's the hammer. That's the blueprint. I mean, yeah, you've got the new Focus Strike, the Earthquake, but all weapons have got a new Focus Strike, you know? And they all mostly do the same thing. It's for popping wounds. Some have additional functionality attached to it, such as the Insect Glaive getting all 3 essences, or the Charge Blade activating Savage Axe, but it's another attack that you can do under a certain circumstance. On the surface level, and certainly the impression that I got from the weapon overview as well, is that hammer is going to be quite bland, quite stale. Nothing really too exciting or too flashy. It didn't have this big glow up like Gun Lance or Hunting Horn, but let me tell you, having put a few hours into it in the beta, it's feeling super nice. This is without a doubt the most satisfying and most powerful iteration of hammer I have played out of the Monster Hunter games so far. Everything links and loops together super fluidly and dynamically. It's beautiful, an absolute work of art. The weapon usage feels much more like you're dancing, like a rhythm, far less static and rigid like it could feel before. And looking at these damage numbers, I think this might be one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Subject to change, of course. We played an open beta, everything might get rebalanced, but it is strong. It's dishing out a ton of pain. Whilst not absolutely exhaustive, this is a comprehensive guide, giving you all of the tools that you need to become a fellow member of the Bonk Brotherhood, the Ding Dong Dynasty, those who hunger for the Unga Bunga. I'm gonna leave you with a full fight up against a Chatacabra, so you can see how the weapon actually operates in a natural environment during the ebb and flow of a hunt. Just be mindful that I was using this for recording, so there are times where I'm trying to force out a certain attack or record a certain bit, but for the most part it gives you a great representation of the weapon anyhow. As mentioned at the start, the channel's currently sitting at around 80% unsubscribed viewers, with the majority of you returning from shorts or other guides. If you enjoy the videos, do subscribe, come and join our open sessions over on the Discord and the live streams on Twitch. I will leave these links for you in the description. The video is about to go loud, so just be mindful of your volume levels. Thanks for watching, enjoy the hunt, and until next time, I'll see you in the Forbidden Lands.
All ready when you are! How cold! Now's our chance! Careful! That's one furious foe! I think we can use it in combat.